As President Trump stops the treasonous bleeding and leaking in the White House, yet another stellar left-wing progressive California Democrat has flipped her lid. Take a look at this from California Representative Barbara Lee. Quote, by putting General John Kelly in charge, President Trump is militarizing the White House and putting our executive branch in the hands of an extremist. Will someone please tell me why it is that ever since Donald Trump became president, you Democrats have lost your minds and are in a constant state of psychotic rage? Militarizing the White House? Are you crazy? You guys are the ones who openly contemplated blowing up the White House. You leftists are the ones destroying property and attempting to burn down buildings to prevent us from exercising our First Amendment free speech rights. So now, elected Congresswoman Lee, appropriately from Berkeley and a card-carrying member of the Progressive Caucus, has the unmitigated gall to trash the highest-ranking American military officer to lose a child in the post-9/11 war on terror, who's also the recipient of the Distinguished Service Medal, the Defense Superior Service Medal, the Legion of Merit, and countless others during his more than 40 years in the Marine Corps, where he rose to the rank of a 4-star general. You know, Miss Lee, I bet you didn't know that General Kelly's storied career in the military was so respected that he was even appointed by your former leftist Iran-loving leader, Barack Obama, as the head of the U.S. Southern Command. And General Kelly has done such extraordinary work in the short time as head of Homeland Security that there is an actual decrease of almost 70% of illegals crossing our border. So who is this Congresswoman Barbara Lee? A patriotic American? A diligent civil servant working on our behalf? Guess again. She was the only member of Congress, to vote no on the use of military force against terrorists after the September 11th attacks in 2001. The final vote, 420 to 1. She was the one. And her reasoning, quote, it was a blank check to the president to attack anyone involved in the September 11th events anywhere in any country without regard to our nation's long-term foreign policy. She adds, I could not support such a grant of war-making authority to the president. I believe it would put more innocent lives at risk. So, Barbara, what are we supposed to do? Bury our loved ones and turn the other cheek and wait for them to hit us again? And Barbara, your legislative efforts are just as popular as your vote on the Defense Authorization Act. You once actually put up a member of the Communist Party to name a post office after. And in a world and a Congress where the naming of a post office is so easy that it never fails, your recommendation was the only time that the naming of a post office was actually defeated in Congress. Now, I know you're from California and represent the Berkeley area, but I'm worried all that pot smoke in the air out there has scrambled your brains. Barbara, your kind of crazy puts all Americans at risk. And as we face a nuclear-powered North Korea, Iran, and others who want to destroy this great nation, there is no better person, no better leader, no one more knowledgeable to help the president run the West Wing of the White House than General John Kelly. And that's my open. Tell me what you think on my Facebook page or Twitter, #JudgeJeanine.